お前は一体何なんだ。友達だ。What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another FFBE War the Visions video today, and today I'm going to be going over a Kilphie should you pull. Now, this is a very different situation, and we're going to talk about it near the end of the video since Kilphie is coming pretty darn close to the 6-month anniversary. So I'm going to do a general should you pull synopsis, but I'm also going to be doing a separate kind of should you pull information for paid players. Now the second part is only going to be for paid players, but let's get into her kit first and let's talk about that first and then we'll get into everything else. So first of all, let's go over her TMR. So she is an Earth Element UR. She's going to be a mage with jobs of Staff Mage, which is her own custom job, Spellblade, and White Mage. So her TMR gives you 201 HP, 8 defense, 15 crit rate. So it's a very weird TMR stat-wise. Crit is not it's not really insane. If I remember correctly, I think Platinum Rod gives you crit anyway, so very awkward on the stats, only 3 stats, and the values outside of crit are very low. So not too great for the stat-wise. The ability on it was going to increase attack resistance by 15 to 45 for 3 turns, cast up 1 time, and then decrease your AoE resistance by 10 to 25 for 3 turns. So it is a very glass cannon ability on top of very kind of mediocre stats. So overall, I would say her TMR is very lackluster. Definitely is not the big thing on her, which means basically, guys, if you don't really care about her TMR and her stats, you could just tentatively try to early on get her to just a limit break 4 instead of having to go all the way to a limit break 5, where a lot of the TMRs are super good. Like Warrior Light's super good, Ziza's super good, Medina's is very good. So a lot of units like that, you're really incentivized to get them to +5. Especially if this unit can do a lot of her job at +4. But we are going to go over her +5 stats. So let's go into her abilities now. So let's go into her skills. So her skills, she's going to have on her support, magic up 1, pretty standard. She gets up to a 30% increase in magic when you get up to level 20. She has now Thunder Spirit Protection, which is her unique support skill. It's going to give increased magic resistance up to 12%, and then increased lightning resistance up to 12%. So considering there is a lot of really good lightning characters in the overall meta, it's actually pretty good. Like they'll give you a lot of protection for Sids and Frederica. Even for Salary, if she ends up being people don't pull, for instance, Kilphie, you may see a lot of teams of maybe Warrior Light or Rain or Engelbert coupled with a Medina and a Salary comp. If the magic meta becomes really good, if people did not pull for Kilphie, so that could be really good against those particular comps. And just Sid in general is just everywhere all the time. I don't think even when we get other units to counterattack him, he's still, I think, going to be prevalent somewhat, at least in Guild Wars, where you're going to see still a lot of guilds using Sid as a main attacker. So I think that lightning resistance is very good, and then the magic resistance just in the general magic meta will be good. So that's a very good skill as well. You have a defense up skill if you think you're not going to run into lightning, and magic resistance up an overall defense increase of 12, and you have a nullified doom status effect with St. March. So definitely I think magic level up 1 will be for sure on there, and then I think you will probably rotate between Thunder Spirit and defense overall, and for the times when you know you're going to be facing Doom, then you may have the Doom skill attached as well. So, but overall her support skills are pretty solid. I like them a lot. Now let's go into her counter skills. Pretty good. First, she has Anti-Barrier, chance to counter all damage of up to 20%. That's pretty crazy. And then reduce the damage taken by 30%. So very good. So I believe that means that she perform a counterattack up to 20% for all damage. I think that's what it means. And then reduce the damage as well for 30%. I think that's what it means. Then she has Magic Guard, chance to counter magical damage 10 and 20%, and reduce the magic damage taken by 15 to 45%. So very good. Basically 1 for physical and then 1 for magical for both of these. And then she has Regenerator, chance to counter all damage 10 to 20%, and then grant regen of 5 to 10% of HP restored every turn for 3 turns. All 3 seem super good. They all seem like very good skills overall, in my opinion. So, you know, if you know you're fighting primarily physical, you can go with that. If you're fighting primarily magic, you can go with that. Or if you just want the general, you don't really know what to expect, Regenerator is a really good option just to get that Regenerator heal. It's very, very strong. So, oh, I think it's like, I think the chance to counter is like, so you get a 20% chance to do these things. Okay, so reduce damage taken by 30%, and then reduce magic damage taken by 45%, and then and then a 10% health restore on your regions. That's what that means. Okay, now I think I understand. All right. She's got a 70% mod or basic attack. Then we have, let's go into her kit. So we got Earth Rod first, which is going to be a up to 141% base of damage, and a 25% chance to restore CT up to 20 times. So that is that's pretty awesome. I actually like Earth Rod a lot. 16 AP cost, you can cast up to 6 times. Pretty decent range as well. Looks like, I'm unsure if it is AoE or not. It doesn't say here, particularly on the site, but I would think it's AoE. Then we have Magic Wand / Wing, increase jump and move for 3 turns by 1 each. Wand Shield, reduce the physical damage taken by 30 to 50% 3 times for 40 TP 2 cast times on it. So pretty cool. It's a very, very good overall damage mitigation TP skill. So for mages to have any kind of good TP skill is always very good because they generally have a high AP. So any chance once you run into that AP problem, you then can use this to reduce some damage and then hopefully get your AP back before you would die to cast some more good DPS skills. Then we have Energy Buster, 100% accuracy, damage of 185 to 220%. I know for sure this is AoE, so I would think the fact that it says damage 115 to 141 on Earth Rod probably means this is AoE as well. So 220% multiplier with 100% accuracy, and you guys see there that is the range there. So actually, if we click on this, it looks like that is just one target. Potentially. Yeah, see all those dots are lit up there. So I would think that this is actually single target, the way that looks. Because it looks like that's your target, the red dot is. So, because you have, or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. And then she has Face Rising, increased Faith from 2 to 6. Pretty cool. So that's good just to get her Faith up to 97. But outside of that, I guess in a Mage team that's still good because increasing your Faith. Don't know for sure if this actually goes above 97 during combat. Obviously 97 is what you get for your permanent Faith, but we'll have to see if this does go up. For anyone knows in the JP server, this does increase permanently or just for the battle. I'll have to see on that. We know Fina for sure is permanently. So Magic Staff Confusus, 25% chance to inflict confusion. That is a TP skill. And this is on the Stave Mage subclass. Step in magic, damage of 170 to 205, move unit to the target panel. Alright, so draws them in. 28 AP. Magic Staff Stand, damage of 150 to 185% at level 20. 25% chance for stun, so very, very good. Good CC skill, decent damage mod. 185 is pretty good. Like her big damage skill is 220. And then you see here Step in Magic's 205, and this is 185. So not far off from that. So very, very good. 20 AP, 4 casting, 20 AP, and 3 for Step in Magic. Then we go into Spellblade. Biosword is going to be 140 to 175. Pretty much like us. 25% chance to inflict poison. 24 AP, 3 casts. Stone Sword, increased lightning killer 25 times. And then up to a 131% mod, 12 AP, cast it 8 times. Then you got Magic Resist, increased Magic Resistance up to 38% for 3 turns, 35 TP. Attract Spell, increased chance of being targeted, so that is a hate up with up to 121% chance, 121% damage, 18 AP, 3 casts. Magic Barrier reduced the magic damage taken up to 50% for 3 times, and 40 AP 2 TP casts. So this one probably will be the one you would not use simply because all 3 skills are based off swords. You're going to be based off of a mage power, not off of a sword skill. So overall, unless you want the attract spell, you probably will not want to use Spellblade, overall in my opinion. Alright, so let's move into White Mage. Alright, she's got Asuna, cleanse all elements. She's got Cura, I think that's Curia. But that is a heal up to 120, 24 TP, 4 casts. Then you have, it looks like regular heal, 120, 12 TP, 8. Protect grants Protect for 3 turns, 25% of reduced physical damage, 12 TP, 30% chance to revive, and then 20% of the health is regained, 29 TP, 2 casts. Then you got Shell, 12 TP, 25% of magical damage reduction for 3 turns. And you have Restore HP of 210. So that should be Cura, and then Curaga for here. 17 TP, 6 casts. And then Holy, 100% accuracy at 220% and increased Reaper Killer rate 25 times. We know Holy is insanely good, so I believe this is single target though. Yeah, it looks like that is single target. So very, very strong though. 33 AP for that 3 casts. So I personally feel White Mage is a for sure for the sub. The only argument I would say is maybe for this, but just if you want more lightning-based spells, I would think. But if you don't really care, if you want to throw out a Holy spell, that's really good. Plus, it does give you an outlet to use against dark enemies as well. Another 100% accuracy skill, has the same mods as your main Energy Buster does. So very, very good. And Holy you can cast 3 times, not only 2 times like Energy Buster. So I think it's really strong overall. And that is going to be all of her skill. Oh, her limit break. Sorry, let's go over there. I gotta pull it up for some reason. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so damage of 165 to 200%. Decrease magic resistance by 18 to 38% for 3 turns. 46 AP, so very low on the AP cost actually. And you guys see there it is single target for her skill. So as far as it comes to limit breaks, probably Medina is still better overall, simply just because it's going to give you the AoE, and we all know Medina can cast hers right away. So I think that's what's going to make her better. All right, so here we are on the builder. So this is actually a really, really cool thing that WOTV Calc will allow us to do. And basically it's letting me show you guys maxed out stats, max jobs, whatever gear set I picked out. I just picked Platinum Armor. Now, most people are not going to have this. You're probably going to have to settle for like Platinum Robe, just because this was a raid UR. So her stats will be a little skewed, but any of you guys that did go hard that was able to get like a +5 Platinum Robe or anything like that, this will obviously help your stats out quite a bit. And then I gave her Ziza's TMR, and then the Platinum Rod, which most people probably do have at least a +4 or +5 in global. And then Shiva, Esper, and then Torisu Prince. Now, obviously, Ramu is another good print you can use as well. These are, you know, optimal if you have like the best of the best sort of situation. But let's look at her stats overall. So she's got 2840 HP, which is very, very high. That's like, I think that's like close to like 2840. You're probably like close to, I don't know, maybe like a Ramza-ish sort of thing. So pretty good there. Maybe not quite as high as Ramza, but still pretty strong on your HP. And then you got TP of 164, AP of 74 out of 145. So not quite as high as Medina's starting AP, but still enough where if you wanted to, you could use your limit break immediately during the fight. Attack of 80, defense of 14, which is pretty high defense, especially for a mage. So tanking physical, she's pretty good at that off of her defense stat. And then magic of 452, spirit of 4, agility of 67, so pretty good on agility, dexterity of 192, luck of 201, and then standard 3-1 jump. And then she's got a negative 10% resistance to fire, so she is weak to fire, 32 resistance to lightning, 2 resistance to dark, 15 resistance to slash, which is pretty cool. And then what is that, minus, that's pierce, right, I want to say. Yeah, pierce res, negative 10, then strike, negative 10, and then a resistance to missile of 15, which is pretty cool, because we still do have quite a bit of gunners in the meta. Berserker res 10, Toad res 50, Silence res 50, 0 evade, 0 crit, 4 accuracy, 15, what is that, 15 resistance to magic. Yeah, 15 to magic attack, and then what is that, 22 to physical attack? 22 to magic resistance, so pretty good. I mean, I really like her skills here. So overall, should you pull? Absolutely, if you want to build a mage. I think she's either number 1 or top 2 to 3 easy in the game on global as far as overall usefulness. From what I've heard from all the JP players, she's an incredibly easy unit to use. She isn't squishy. She's probably not going to get one-shotted super easily, especially being Earth Element and Lightning being still pretty big in the meta. Overall right now, she's got, you know, obviously good range just as a mage unit, decent speed, decent defense, so very, very durable mage, if not the most durable mage in the game. So that we'll have on global starting on Wednesday. So should you summon? I would say overall yes, especially if you picked Warrior of Light, if you are looking to build magic. Now, if you are like, I'm totally sold on you know, sword units or spear units or whatever the case may be, and you're not looking to move into that magic category, then probably skip her. She is a regular banner unit, and you guys can pull her down the road. But I do highly recommend all my summon base, if she's a unit you want to build in the future, at least pick up her shards during the time period she's here. Even if you're not going crazy refreshing the shop, at least get like her 60 shards, and then you know, and then plus it'll give you some of the consumption bonus as well to get you some free shards as well. So I at least recommend getting the shards if you at any point in time think you're possibly going to build a magic team. If you never are, you know, you do you. But overall, I do recommend you summon. Now, an alternative to why you do not actually have to summon, but you can go through all the shard process like what I'm going to do. I've set maybe 1 or 2 multis I may do on her banner. I haven't decided quite yet. But here is why you can skip actually summoning on the banner and just pick up the shards. So shout out to my boy Cole in the guild. He's always giving me awesome information from the JP side. So we are probably within 4 to 6 weeks from the global 6-month anniversary. It's safe to say they pretty much have given us the same exact kind of celebration campaign rewards as JP has, and this is why you guys could potentially skip the actual summoning part on her banner, is because on the 6-month anniversary, we should be getting, now I say should, it's not 100% guarantee, and I am taking a risk by not going hard on her banner, so I accept that. If that is my fate, that is my fate. But you guys should be getting availability for paid players only, but it is only 2,000 paid, so it's probably about 25 bucks or so. You guys are going to get this selector ticket available to buy with 2,000 paid viz. Now, you could just save if you have 2,000 paid viz from other events. You could just save it and hold it until the anniversary. You are going to get this selector ticket, which should be used up to Kilphie's banner up to that point for the anniversary, where you basically can just select the unit, you get the unit, it's the actual unit, not shards, and you get to keep it. You're done, you got it, you don't have to worry about summoning for her, shoveling out 36k, 40k, 50k, whatever your RNG is to pull her. So that is a very big option you guys should be aware of if you guys have 2,000 paid currently, or you guys if you guys plan to spend around, you know, 25 bucks or so on the game up into next month, or possibly even into October. So that is a big thing to note. We also are going to get one as well for the Vision card. So any Vision card you guys don't have as well, I think it's up to, like, we're going to get another new UR Esper banner. I think it was called like Diablos or something like that. So this ticket should be good up to his banner. So unless they change the expiration date. I mean, I'm hoping they don't change Kilphie to be excluded from this list, but they shouldn't, because JP had access to her, so it's safe to say we should get that. And then the last thing to note is we also are going to be getting, during the Part 2 anniversary, we'll be getting these shard packs as well. That should be also 2,000 paid viz, which basically lets you get 25 shards of any Vision card, and then 40 shards of any UR unit you want, up to those limited pool units that we had. Not limited pool, but up to the point of Kill's banner, and then more than likely Diablos' banner. Of regular pool units, non-limited time units, non-collaboration units, and I believe Gilgamesh is excluded as well. So those are the units you guys can have access to. So like I said, I did want to throw in that that's an alternative that you guys could use to getting Kilphie, and that's one I probably am going to take. Like I said, I may do 1 or 2 polls just for a video, like maybe for like the update video, maybe like 1 or 2 multis just to see if I get super lucky. But you know, we saw my luck was pretty bad for Warrior of Light outside of, you know, I got Death Machine pretty early, but I did not have good luck summoning for him, and I do not want to go into another like huge whale moment of having to spend and ruin my stash of whatever I do decide to buy beforehand of trying to summon for Kilphie, and then I still got to buy all our shards and all that stuff. So anyway, guys, that is the point of the summon video. Now keep in mind, if you do the ticket on the 6-month anniversary, you will not have access to the shard quest, obviously, because that's dropped on her release, and you can get up to 50 shards for her if you pull her on day 1. But that's, you know, completely a gamble. Like I said, there's no guarantee you're going to pull her with whatever viz or summons you guys have saved up. So I just wanted to let you guys know on this about the anniversary tickets so you guys can plan your accounts accordingly. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's content, make sure you guys drop a like down below, hit subscribe if you guys are new, or ring that bell as always so you guys do not miss the next video here on War of the Visions or other mobile gaming content like Sin No Alice, other games we bring to the channel. And if it was helpful to you guys, make sure you guys drop a like, comment down below what you guys thought of today's video. And if you guys agree, disagree, or are with me, you know, one way or the other on Kilphie, and if you guys should pull for her and build her. So thank you guys so much for watching. Wash your hands, be safe out there, wear your mask, all that good stuff, and we'll see you all